Baton Rouge, Louisiana is a historic city that blends the distinct Creole atmosphere of the state with its rich antebellum history. It represents everything Louisiana is known for and everything it once was. Keep watching for an overview of the best things to do in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Old and new Capitol buildings. Baton Rouge has been the capital of the state since 1849. It's had 2 Capitol buildings erected since then, and they're both worth a visit. The old state capitol was built between 1847 and 52 by architect James Harrison Dankin. It was nearly burned down in the Civil War, but reconstructed in 1884. Today, its Gothic-style architecture has earned it the nickname the Castle on the River, and the building has been designated a National Historic Landmark. It also serves as a museum of political history, and its exhibits include a presentation about the ghost of Sarah Morgan, who kept diaries of her experiences during the Civil War. The new Capitol building was built in 1932 and commissioned by Governor Huey Long. It's an Art Deco tower, one of only 4 skyscraper capitals in the U.S., and one of only 9 that doesn't have a dome. It's also the tallest Capitol building in the U.S. at 450 feet tall. And for those traveling on a budget, admission is free. Look for informational plaques scattered throughout the buildings, visit the manicured grounds, and go to the rooftop observation deck on the 27th floor for beautiful views. USS Kidd Museum. The USS Kidd, also known as the Pirate of the Pacific, was a WW-2 destroyer. It was named after Rear Admiral Isaac Campbell Kidd Sr., who received a Medal of Honor after he was killed aboard the USS Arizona during the attack on Pearl Harbor. It's the only ship to retain its WW-2 configuration, and the Historic Naval Ships Association considers it one of the most authentically restored vessels in America. It's also one of only 4 Fletcher-class destroyers left. There's an adjacent museum showcasing WW-2 and naval history artifacts like ship models, a Curtiss P-40 Warhawk, and the helmet of an infantryman who stormed the beaches of Normandy. You can even spend the night in its bunks, a popular option for local scout troops and youth groups. The names of fallen soldiers are carved into the black granite walls of the nearby Louisiana Memorial Plaza. The USS Kidd also hosts annual events such as its 4th of July Spectacular. Louisiana Art and Science Museum. The Louisiana Art and Science Museum sits within a former railroad depot on the Mississippi River that dates back to 1925. It has a full-dome planetarium, over 4,000 permanent and temporary art pieces and artifacts, interactive activities, after-hours events, and more. Hey, if you're enjoying this so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Viewcation for more, and stick around for more of what to do in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Rural Life Museum. The LSU Rural Life Museum was founded in 1970 and houses the largest collection of Louisiana vernacular architecture and material culture in the world. Its 400-acre complex has over 30 historic buildings and a 25-acre landscape garden. They're all dedicated to showing what life was like in Baton Rouge during the 18th, 19th, and early 20th centuries. The museum includes a country church, pioneer cabin, Acadian house, shotgun home, and more. Its barn features hundreds of artifacts. The original Windrush Plantation shows what life was like for slaves and slave owners, and the Windrush Gardens and LSU Ag Center Botanic Gardens are also worth walking through. Capitol Park Museum. The Capitol Park Museum fills its 70,000 square feet with enough exhibits to ensure it has something for everyone. Its permanent exhibits include Grounds for Greatness, Louisiana and the Nation, and Experiencing Louisiana, Discovering the Soul of America. They feature artifacts like a Civil War submarine, a 48-foot wooden shrimp trawler, a 2-row sugarcane harvester, and Clifton Chenier's Grammy. The museum also tells the stories of a range of historical figures, including Louis Armstrong and Huey Long. It celebrates a variety of Cajun events, from Mardi Gras to Fée d'Odo. You'll never run out of things to see, and there's no better place to learn about the history of Louisiana. LSU Stadium and Mike the Tiger Habitat. The Tiger Stadium is also known as Death Valley because outside teams can never seem to win when they play there. Try to schedule your visit for a Saturday so you can enjoy a game. The stadium holds over 100,000 spectators. It's not an exaggeration to say they're the loudest fans in the South because their screams were once famously mistaken as an earthquake. If you visit when it's not a game day, take a tour of the stadium instead. Mike the Tiger is the team's beloved mascot, and they take care of him. They've been housing a live tiger here since 1936. Mike VII lives here today in a 15,000-square-foot habitat full of lush trees and plants, and an attending vet from the LSU School of Veterinary Medicine. Visit for free between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., and you might even catch him playing, napping, or posing for photos. The LSU gift shop is also right next to his habitat if you want to snag a memento. LSU Memorial Tower. The LSU campus has more to experience than just football. Don't miss your chance to visit the historic Memorial Tower. It was built in 1923 and dedicated in 1926 as a way to honor veterans who died in the war. It's over 175 feet high and plays the LSU fight song every day at noon to stir up school spirit. Old Governor's Mansion. This mansion was another project by Huey Long. It was built in 1930 and is also known as Louisiana's White House. The ornate structure used to house Louisiana's governors from 1930 to 62. It now serves as a historic museum, the headquarters of the Foundation of Historical Louisiana, and as a popular event space. It has stunning architecture with 30-foot Corinthian columns, a marble staircase, black and white marble floors, and more. Guided tours are given Tuesday through Friday. Houmas House Plantation and Gardens, or Nottway Plantation. The Houmas House Plantation is a historic sugarcane plantation that offers guided tours. You'll hear the stories of past owners and how they impacted its architecture and growth. You can also take a walk through its beautiful gardens full of indigenous and exotic plants. The Nottoway Plantation is the largest antebellum mansion in the South. You'll be led by tour guides who stay in costume and dedicate themselves to their roles. They'll also give you an overview of the story of the plantation, its history, and how it developed into the impressive structure it is today. St. Joseph Cathedral. This building was completed in 1853 and designated the Cathedral of the Diocese of Baton Rouge. Its architecture is modern yet Gothic, distinguishing it from other cathedrals in the country. Its eye-catching red doors are also a perfect photo op. The Red Stick Sculpture. Visiting this art piece is one of the best things to do in Baton Rouge because it serves as a reminder to residents and tourists of how the city got its name. Two indigenous tribes divided their hunting ground, today known as Scott's Bluff, by placing a red stick along the Mississippi River. French explorers noticed this and called the area La Baton Rouge, which translates as the Red Stick. The stick was added to the sculpture, which sits on the Southern University's campus. Bluebonnet Swamp Nature Center. This well-maintained 103-acre facility has over a mile of gravel paths and boardwalks. Walking them all lets you see a wide range of habitats, including a cypress tupelo swamp and beech magnolia and hardwood forests. They're home to hundreds of birds, snakes, turtles, raccoons, opossums, and more. Don't miss the 9,500-square-foot building filled with displays, photos, and artifacts. It's a great stop for those traveling with children thanks to its educational value and informative staff. Baton Rouge Zoo. This zoo has a wide range of habitats that house animals from Africa, Asia, and South America, as well as an aquarium and otter pond. You can learn something from the educational charts and demonstrations or daily animal feedings, stop to eat at the cafes, or let your children enjoy the playground. Knock Knock Children's Museum. This spot spans an impressive 26,000 square feet. It has 18 learning zones, including an art studio, play cafe, and mock veterinary office. Most visitors spend at least 3 hours exploring it all, and it offers endless entertainment for children ages 2 through 10. Magnolia Mound. This 900-acre plantation dates back to 1791. Visiting it provides a peek into the French Creole lifestyle of early Louisiana residents. It features historic furniture, art, and crystal housed in a range of buildings such as an open-heart kitchen, overseer's house, and outhouse, and more. It also provides a glimpse into the lives of the estimated 79 slaves who worked at the mound by 1860. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites from Baton Rouge? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.